Welcome everybody to the Keys to Wisdom channel. Just putting this out here just to cement in the stuff that I was talking about in terms of what these numbers mean. 548 months plus one, the transition from 44 to 45 years old based on conception. All the 12 and 33, 12, 12 and 33, 12, 33, this whole deal. And I'm not going to really get into the whole story. I'm just going to say that this 548th month of my life has been absolutely the most brutal month of my life. I had some crazy shit go on in my life, but it's really nothing has ever compared to this. And now that we're nearing the end of the 548 month and about to go into the 549th, it's setting up for some even more crazy bullshit. So I guess maybe I'll just say a little bit about it. Is that at the beginning of this 548th month, I had my dad set up for a colon resection surgery and a hemorrhoidectomy at the same time. It's supposed to be a 2 to 3 day deal at the hospital. By the time you get out, you're supposed to, the stomach's supposed to be the least of your worries, and it's going to be your ass that hurts like hell from getting hemorrhoids removed. And basically, absolutely everything that could go wrong went wrong in the hospital. And then some absolutely crazy shit happened, and they kind of forced us out the door to set up for failure and death. And then I came home and I fought for 5-6 days with my old man, trying to get him to have a bowel movement after the thing, and basically tortured the shit out of him, even giving him heavy duty medication, trying to give him laxative after laxative after laxative, and the entire time it's just abdomen pain like absolutely crazy. And finally, day 11, without being able to accomplish anything other than torturing him and watching him suffer 24/7 and getting absolutely sleep deprived and tortured myself. On the 11th day, he couldn't keep down any fluid or food, so I wound up having to call an ambulance in. Rode out with him to the local hospital, told him what was going on and what had happened. They scanned him up and they find out he's got an abscess right on the surgical site, and they transfer him back to the hospital in Flint where he was, the surgery happened. And I go back there and put in about 12, 13 hours a day in the hospital and sleeping outside in the parking lot again. They put in a drain and a little bag to catch it into the abscess area. He had a Foley catheter in him for well over 3 weeks, and basically everything that could go wrong with his blood work and counts and all kind of shit went wrong. Even when I had him at home here, he was like strung up like a puppet on oxygen, abscess tubes coming out of him, drain bags, catheter hose, all this fucking bullshit. So I'm taking care of him 24/7, up every single 2 to 3 hours, checking bags, medication, antibiotics, this, that, whatever. Then as I'm monitoring the stuff, it's somewhat going the way they say it's supposed to go, but the hospital also prints me out a bunch of bullshit paperwork that freaked me out the entire time, because it's saying I should change the dressing every day and clean it up and all this shit, and blow out the port, the flush the port with saline solution every day, and the fucking device doesn't even have a flush port on it. The bandage is so heavy duty, I'd be so terrified to tear it out. I've got nurses coming over to the house and shit, they're all retarded. One of them was willing to do it, and thank God I stopped her. I said, I don't even think this is supposed to be done. They never did it a single time at the hospital. They never told me to do any of this. They never gave me anything to get started, right? I'm calling the place, talking to the CT department, all this bullshit. Unbelievable stuff going on, and he started to get better when we got home with that, but other shit started going wrong with the fucking catheter, and then I'm monitoring the thing, and all of a sudden I start seeing blood discharging out of it, and I really thought that was a big problem. And, but the surgeon told us to come down to the office, and so we went down to the office, and we're actually surprised there, and the surgeon says, this is great, this is what I want to see. We were supposed to have another scan the next day where he's supposed to drink all this barium to see if it healed up. The surgeon at the office said, hey, this is great, exactly what I want to see. This means that he's fucking healed up on the inside. He pulls the fucking tube out right then and there, and then he pulls the catheter out right then and there, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to monitor him on this? Oh no, he's ready to go. I did my own void monitoring and stuff like that, and luckily he was ready to go, because that freaked me out all night. I'm having to wait till see if he's peeing enough, or I'm gonna have to take him back into the hospital to get another catheter put in, because all this happened around 2:30 in the afternoon when he pulled all the shit out. And luckily, on the deal with my old man, I'm still working with him. I've got him off the oxygen, catheter's out, he's actually peeing. The drain's out, he's still having pain with stuff, but I'm not sure if it's related to just being so hooked on pain meds for so long, so I'm weaning him back off of those. And he appears to be doing better, but then last night, my damn sister, who was involved with me in the whole thing, and she does some good things, and then she does a lot of fucked up things, because she's got a big problem with alcohol, and from alcohol related bullshit a while back, she had broke her leg up all seriously bad when it was all she was all wasted, and she was part in this and contributing a lot, but also part of a lot of the terror, and she couldn't control herself and go to sleep at the right times and take care of yourself, and I kept trying to talk to her and tell her what she should be doing and why she should be doing it. You got to take care of yourself all the time to be able to take care of other people. If you're pissing shit all over today, well, you're also pissing and shitting all over tomorrow, yada yada. And of course, she don't listen at all, right? Nobody does. I've been there too. May not have had a drink in about 17 years now, but I remember what it was like to be a drunken asshole and how retarded you are from a long time ago. And so then yesterday, my sister winds up at this very same hospital. After we were discharged the first time, it was such a horrible experience. We were like, we never want to go back here again. And then, of course, I was right back there for the abscess again, and then my sister's back there last night, and then there this morning. I'm still waiting to hear on the deal, but she's got some blood clots in her leg and a bunch of other bullshit. I still have a ton of follow-up stuff to do with my dad. I gotta go out and get blood work done. Got to follow up with primary care and maybe a pulmonary expert, and I'm trying to get a physical therapy deal going here at the house, because even though I'm getting him, he's oxygenating himself, it's just his cardio is so down from all the bullshit that just doing very limited stuff is causing him to basically damn near pump his heart right out of his chest type of deal. And then now I don't know exactly what's up with my sister. Blood clots are a serious thing. They can pop off and kill you. I don't know if I'm gonna have 2 patients laid up in the house, or what kind of shit's gonna be going on. But I'm like, here at the end of this 548th month, it's setting up for a pretty crazy 549th month. But that's why I haven't been online a ton this last month here, doing a lot of things. I've just been tied up with family life, just basically fighting life and death the entire time. So I guess that basically figures, right? Right when I'm figuring out all of this stuff and I'm living through all of this stuff, it's kicking the living shit out of me. So I haven't had real sleep the entire month. I'm like sleep deprived, tortured, stressed out, terrorized, but hanging in there nonetheless, right? Like I always do. A lot of this stuff is nothing new to me. It's not new experiences. It's just kind of more full blast and consistent day after day after day after day stuff right now here. So in terms of an entire month of horrifying experience, this is basically what is going on. And then right when I start to think that things are gonna start clearing up, now I got a whole nother issue popping up. So then school started back up, so got all kind of things going on. And then I still got my sick mom too down the road, and she was pitching in and overexerting herself for taking care of a lot of different stuff. So it's just like piling up, piling up. And her car started, something had started happening, and with it yesterday, I'm going, holy shit, it's just thing after thing after thing after thing. But I'm gonna keep hanging in there, doing what I gotta do, sleeping when I can, make sure I eat right, every chance I get, take care of everything that I can. That's what I've basically been doing this entire time. So things are going so bad and so much shit's happening day after day that every single day you can't waste a fucking minute. Everything that you can get done, you need to get done, so it's off the plate. So whatever's coming, you're able to deal with it. So that's what I've been doing, and I guess that's what I'm gonna keep doing here. And I had worked out something else. 49, 33 related, transition deal. I had something else. I just can't exactly remember it off the top of my head, but there's a lot of stuff to this. Pretty much everything I've been talking about the last few videos, all serious, on point shit. So I figure I'd talk a little bit about it and cement in what I said there, and basically give a little overview deal of what the 548th month has been like for me. So pretty damn shitty. The kind of shitty where I wouldn't wish it on anybody else to have to go through the constant, non-stop, crazy shit and stress that I have this last month here. But all in all, can't really complain about it because everything's still kicking, and everything still has a chance to do better, and I'm still holding together, so I know that I'm got plenty left in me to keep up the fight on all the different fronts that I'm gonna have to be fighting on. So anyways, it's gonna be short and sour, right? Not sweet, but with that said, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you think that's something you should do. And have a nice day.